Alright, sorry about that, y'all. This is part 2 to my video that I just made on my therapist giving bad advice telling me to call my ex. This is part 2 to that video. I accidentally pressed a button. I think I pressed the finish button by accident. I didn't mean to. But I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about this because I think that, this, yes, I consider it to be a personal issue, but this is more, considering the fact that I feel like going to therapies are really, it's important. I think that people go to therapy, to work through their issues. And I feel like it's even more important to find a therapist that fits your personality. That is important, you guys, because take a look right here. That's important because it's so many different kinds of therapists out there. But like I said, like the one I have now, I feel like me and her, we click, and she understands me in some aspects. I don't like her tendency to kind of jump to conclusions. That could work in her benefit, though, our benefit, my benefit. Let me put this on. Hold on now. Sorry, y'all. Just gotta get situated. Okay. But I think it could work to, my benefit by her being so quick to assume shit. So I'm trying to just be positive about everything. But it kind of annoys me too. So I'm like, lady, if you don't shut up, I want to tell her, shut up and fucking listen, okay? Shut up and listen. Stop jumping to conclusions. Stop thinking you know everything just because you've been in the field for over 30 years. Like, yeah, you've been on the field for 30 years, but you don't know everything. So shut up. But, I feel like this experience was good because, like I was saying, before or at the beginning of our first session, she was explaining to me the benefits of therapy. Like I said, as if I don't know the benefits, right? And she was like, well, you get a chance to see what it's like to be on the other side of the table, because I am trained to become a psychologist. Psychologists, we do therapy. And she's like, you get to see what it's like, and that will make you a better clinician. It's like I have never been to therapy. I have, but very briefly. It wasn't nothing long term or ongoing. And so I am open to the process of therapy. I'm open to the benefits of it, Like I understand the benefits of it, I think that's the reason why I'm becoming a psychologist. And I hope that our relationship gets better. I hope that she, I feel like she's smart. She knows, she has experience, so that's good. I like that. I'm holding on to that fact. Make sure I'm going the right way. Okay, I'm holding on to the fact that she is very experienced, not only just in the profession, but in life. This lady, it's good when you're talking to somebody who got a deeper frame of reference. They got some experiences to pull from because they've been through some things. You could tell she knows some things, She's from New York, so she get me. You get what I'm saying? She lived in New York, she lived in LA. That's a big plus. But sometimes just talking to people from LA, they don't say about New York, they don't really understand them. They don't understand my personality, they don't understand anything. They just understand it from the LA perspective, I guess. But we were talking about how, the difference between LA and New York, and how she even says she's like, the food is better in New York, and delivery, you get your food in 10 minutes. The more she kept going on and on about New York, I was just like falling in love again with New York. I was like, oh my gosh, don't rub it in. You're going to make me book my flight like today. You make me book my flight. You keep rubbing it in and telling me all of these things about New York that I missed. I'm going to book my flight and I'm going to go back there like today. But we talked about, several things. That I think the whole conversation about my ex and what she think I should do, that stood out the most. Why do you fucking make this man different? Like, ooh. Stop it. But y'all, you see this one. Y'all hear the noise? Like the something made this man, Hispanic dude, trying to holler. He, like, men still holler like that. This motherfucker waving, y'all. I wish I could. Can y'all see this motherfucker back there waving, y'all? Stop it. Yes, man. So we talk about it between LA man, New York man. I think prime example right there. That's one of the main differences because, like I was saying, the men in New York, they're more alpha. And she gave the perfect example. That's why I said I'm gonna keep her because it's good when you got a person that really can read your fucking mind. Like they know what you're thinking. You get what I'm saying? She gets me. She was like, so the example she gave, she was like, men in New York, you can give a man your phone number, right? Out here in LA. And then they'll reply back and be like, oh, what's the best time to call? Whereas in New York, they would have been called your ass by now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different speed, y'all. It's a different speed. And you be having to direct men in New York. Sorry, y'all. I keep getting too mixed up. But you be having to direct men in LA to what to do. On what to do, right? That shit is so, that's so annoying. It's like, if I give you my freaking phone number, oh look, y'all, they changed this. Now, y'all, when I first moved to LA, this is one of the locations that I shot a scene to my movie that I was working on. And they had different little slogans on this wall, positive slogans on the wall, but I guess they changed it. So it's interesting. We changed it. So, you know, like, it's just a different speed, you know. Men are more assertive in New York. You got to tell a man in LA what to do with your phone number. That, to me, is some dumb shit. And she nailed that shit right on the head. She was like, in LA, you give a man your phone number, and he'll reply back and be like, what time is the best time? He'll reply back like the next day, for example, right? She was like, saying, he'll be like, oh, what's a good time to call? Whereas if you get a man in New York your phone number, you just might get a call like the next minute. And you get what I'm saying? Like, it has nothing to do with being desperate. It's just their speed is different. The speed is different there. They know what they want. Like, she pointed to the fact how men in New York know what they want. It's different. And being that I am in my mid-30s, I'm glad she understands this. You know, and she don't see it as, oh, you desperate. Because a lot of people will interpret that as like, oh, you just desperate, you know. You just trying to chase a man. I'm like, no. My main priority right now is school. I think everybody should know that by now. I talk about that shit all the time. School, like, that's my main freaking thing. My main focus. But yes, occasionally y'all will hear me talking about dating, you know, and finding a partner and falling in love and having kids. And that's something, I'm at that phase in my life right now. Like, I am getting ready to launch my career. You get what I'm saying? As a clinical psychologist, I don't have any kids yet. I do desire to have some kids. So yes, I am at that point in my life right now. And being that I'm approaching 35 this year, I'll be 35 in September this year. I'm telling her, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get caught by menopause. But she's like, oh no. Like, usually women have menopause, you know, in their late 40s and approaching 50, so you should be good. She's like, but you want to ask your mother, like, when is your mother going to menopause? And I don't even remember, but I think I remember my mom having a period. So the fact that I can remember my mom having periods, I'm like, okay, she couldn't have been going to menopause, you know, because I do remember her wearing pads, and this is when I was a teenager. And I think even older than that. So I'm like, I think I might be safe. But she's like, call your mom and ask her when she going into menopause because it's genetic, you know. So this is saying that my mom went into menopause, let's say at 45. Good chance I may go into menopause at 45, which means I still have 10 more years. I got 10 more years to get this baby out. But she understands it. She was like, I understand, you know, having a child is important to you. I'm like, hell yeah. So that's important to your identity as a woman. Hell, you better believe it. It is. Y'all, and it's not that something is wrong with me. Like, you may hear me talking about, you know, falling in love and getting married and having a family, or, you know, just fantasizing about a baby and stuff. Even when I see, like, parents with kids, like, I'm like, oh, I've always done that, though, so it's not nothing new. But I think even more so now, that I know I am getting older. And I told her, I said, I noticed that even my periods are lighter. I'm like, because, they say it's a sign of menopause. Like, as you get close to menopause, your periods start to get a little bit lighter. Can you guys hear me? Because I do have the phone sitting down. I hope you guys can hear me. But she was like, your periods get lighter. I have noticed that they're not as heavy as they used to be. Because I'm like, I remember I used to produce a lot of blood. And now my period only lasts for like 2-3 days, and then before you know it, I'm clear back. I'm like, clear again. I'm like, no, where's my blood? I know y'all probably like, this too much information, but I don't care. My vlogs are very transparent. Of course, I don't share everything, but I share with you guys what I want to. And I'm like, y'all, I need to get knocked up. I told her this. She started laughing. I was like, I need to get knocked up. So, of course, I ain't just looking for any random guy to knock me up. Y'all know that. Y'all know I have standards. But I could definitely see why women ain't waiting. They going to seek fertility treatment. And I even shared a link on my page how, even out in California, like, women are buying sperm from men, from these sperm banks, and they just making it happen themselves without a man. And I'm like, I want a family, I want kids, but it's like, I don't want that alternative. I don't want that. I want a family. I want, a husband to help me raise a child. I don't want to be doing this shit by myself. Hell no, I can't do it by myself. Women do it, and I feel like kudos to them. Kudos to the women who raise kids by themselves, right? And they be like, I don't need a man. I don't need the father. I don't need a sperm donor. Just all you need is yourself, God, and some strength to get through it. So a woman, I think, is very capable of raising a child by herself, but I'm like, I think I'm maybe, they say some guys, one guy once told me, he was like, you stuck in fairy tale land where you just still believe in the whole getting married, living happily ever after type of fantasy. And I'm like, child, what's wrong with that? I ain't no fantasy. It's sad that we live in a society now that making baby mamas and baby daddies has become so common that getting married is almost abnormal. It's almost seen as a fantasy world that you're living in, having a desire to get married. That's sad, y'all. That is pretty sad. This chicken sandwich is pretty good. But sorry, y'all. Why the fuck? Y'all, it's funny. I think I talked my psychologist up. She just texted me. She's like, text me your apartment number. Why? Who the fuck? Y'all. Why she need to know my apartment number? But she like, text me your apartment number. Why? I guess it could be for billing. She don't need my apartment number for billing purposes. She don't need my address for billing. But y'all, I'm gonna check back in with y'all, let y'all know about this journey I'm on. I'm always gonna keep y'all updated. But she knows this. She was like, you have a way of getting a man to follow you. I'm like, what can you say? What can you say? I'm a good, wholesome woman. He followed me out here to LA from New York. It wasn't his plan. It definitely wasn't our plan. It was more like my plan, and he just came behind me. And we're here. So I told her, I said, there's no question that if I decide to move back to New York, which is a strong possibility, he coming right behind me. He's like right behind me. I'm sure he's from New York. And considering the fact that he didn't even want to move to LA, it was like my decision to move. He wanted to stay in New York. And even after he moved here, and we was living together, and we was here for a while, he was just like, I don't like LA, I want to move back to New York. Like, he really was pressing an issue. And me, I was more kind of in between, because I felt like LA is like this new thing that I wanted to do. It's just like something different. And of course, LA had has opportunities for me here, so that's the reason why I came. But at the same time, I'm kind of leaning more towards moving back to New York. And she was like, "Is it because of him? Like he's making you move back?" I'm like, "No, I think it's something else pulling me back." Which I can't really go into detail about it on camera. I can talk about it after, but I definitely can't talk about it before. I'm going to have to come back and update you guys later about that situation. But, yeah, this sandwich is not so bad. Chick-fil-A had put it in my mailbox. They put like some free coupons to, like sandwiches in my mailbox. And I don't really eat Chick-fil-A like that, but I say, hey, what the hell? They get this to my mailbox. I'll go check it out and get me some Chick-fil-A. But thank you guys for watching. I said today is going to be me day today, so I think I may go to the spa. I feel like going to the spa. Nah. I think I want to get one of those things that they put on the back of your phone. Y'all know what I'm talking about? A little round thing that they stick to the back of your phone. That way I don't cover up my volume, because I realize I have a terrible habit of not knowing how to hold my phone. Because the way I hold my phone in the palm of my hand when I'm doing my videos, I cup it and I end up cupping the mic. I cup it in my hand, but I end up covering the mic when I do that. But y'all, let me know if you guys are open to the process of going to therapy. I don't need y'all to tell me your whole life story or whatever, but I just want to hear like different perspectives on going to see a therapist and going for treatment. Being that mine is mandatory. And y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all. So at the end of our session, right, this is kind of odd. I find it to be quite odd. I'm like, I know therapy is a relational experience. It's clinical, but it's like a relational type of thing. It's a relationship, right? So she got a solution. What the fuck is that noise? What the fuck is that? She got this chihuahua, y'all, right? And this is a LGBT center coming up on. So y'all, it's a beautiful building, by the way. Got a lot of resources in there, free resources, by the way, for LGBT people. But yeah, so she got a chihuahua, and I was her last client last night, and she was like, when I was leaving, she's like, hold on, can you wait for me, and can you help me with some of this stuff? I gotta take a lot of stuff down. Hey, what the fuck, lady? I am your client. I am not your fucking helper, whatever the fuck. I'm not your helper, or your, the person that carries motherfuckers shit. I'm not that. So it's like, I need you to help me with this cup. Can you carry this cup for me? Go down together. And I'm just like, that sounds really nice. I was like, okay. And so I grabbed the cup for her. She got the cup in the kitchen or whatever. She has a little kitchenette area in the office where her therapy office is. And so then we get on the elevator, and she's like, can you get my dog's leash? I'm like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like, bitch, what the fuck do I look like? You know what I'm saying? And cause she had like two bags. You know how women carry those big bag purses. So she got two of those, one on each arm, kind of heavy. She said it was heavy. She's a small lady, real small frame lady. And she got one on each arm. My hands are full. Can you pick up my dog's leash? And I'm like, bitch, I was being nice, but I'm like, this shit gotta stop. This definitely gotta stop, And I don't want to necessarily end therapy with her because, I mean, I already did 2 sessions with her. I feel like, fuck, I don't like to just be starting therapy and finishing it with somebody, start with somebody else. No, I started with her ass. We gonna finish this shit. We gonna want to finish this shit, right? So I pick up her dog leash, you know, just being nice and shit. And I'm looking at the dog like, this motherfucker, the whole time we was in goddamn session, the dog is around my leg. Let me just finish this video right here. But the dog is like all up on my leg. And I'm like, you don't get this goddamn dog. You know, this shit was kind of annoying. Now, mind y'all, I love dogs, so don't get it mistaken, right? I love dogs, but this dog was kind of annoying me. It's all on my motherfucking leg. Kept sniffing me out. Like, he already know who I am, because when he first saw me yesterday, when I got there, he was like, oh, wagging his tail happy and shit. So he remembered my smell, but it's just kind of annoying. I feel like therapists should not be having no fucking animals walking around the office. To me, that's unprofessional. Like, what are people allergic to dogs? If you got a dog walking around your office, nibbling all on people. He wasn't nibbling on me, but he was just annoying. You know, chihuahuas are annoying. Little dogs are so fucking annoying. Dogs all walking around the office, messing with my pants. I can feel the dog brushing up against me. And I really want to kick the dog, you know? I'm like, if I kick this lady dog, she might think I'm abusive. And I'm like, I'm not that, but come on. Like, who the fuck? That shit is annoying. Get that shit away from me. You know? Next time, I might just tell her, get that damn dog away from me. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to disrupt this whole therapy. You know, but this dog is aggravating as fuck. But anywho, I thought that was interesting, y'all, because I'm like, this is going to be an interesting 16-week journey. I just have to tell y'all that. Like, this is pretty interesting. And I just found it to be quite a little bit disturbing that she wanted me to call my ex. I'm like, I ain't calling him. Ain't nothing gonna, like, ain't nothing in the world gonna need me to call his ass. That ain't happening. I'm just sorry. It's just, no. It ain't happening. I'm not calling him for no reason at all. I have no reason to call him. And even if she tried to create one, I'm like, no, I don't have a reason to call him. I'm not calling him. No, it's not happening. I told even my friend, I was like, even if this motherfucker came by and be like, oh, come on. Come on vacation with me to, you know, this $10,000 or $20,000 vacation. I don't give a fuck. I ain't going. He could be like, I just bought a, you know, $5 million house. I ain't going. I don't care. I don't care about none of his offers. I don't want it. I don't want to be with him. I'm done. And the fact that she would actually make an attempt to try to, I don't know what she's trying to do. I'm like, lady, you should know that. I mean, any therapist, and she didn't even, I don't feel like she got a thorough understanding of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? She didn't. So she did, she would know it's not safe for me to call him. And she knows I told her that he has a problem with alcohol. You know, she was like, you're an alcoholic. Why would you tell me to call an alcoholic? Why would you tell me to get engaged with a person who has a history, you know what I'm saying, that she probably know nothing about? So I'm like, I'm done. I'm done with him, no matter what it looks like on the surface, you know. Yes, he's ex-military. He's a veteran. You know, yes, he has decent income, but it's more to the story than that. So I'm like, I'm good, and please don't ever make a recommendation like that again to tell me I need to call him, reach out to him, or get some keys for him, because I'm like, bitch, it ain't happening. I ain't calling this motherfucking man. I ain't calling him, and that's the end of the story. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Feel free to comment below, show your comments, and be nice, y'all. Don't come on here attacking me. Like, your girl got enough going on as it is, and then people be like saying mean and rude stuff to me, and I'm like, what the fuck I did to y'all? You do shit to y'all. I'm a hard-working student, woman, entrepreneur. That's what I am. I gotta go. Catch you guys later. Thank you guys for tuning in. And share this video if I inspired you guys. Share it. And go watch part 1, by the way. Alright, catch you guys later. Love you guys. Bye.